I'm at one of my favorite spots of all time, by the water, whether it's the ocean or a lake or a river. I just absolutely love it. One of my favorite spots to come and meditate. And yeah, I just finished a meditation. I came out into nature today, as I most often do, pretty much every day. Today, I was having some little pains in my hamstring area and down into the leg of my right leg. And sometimes I have them, but it feels like a lot of times it's in the meridians of my leg. And the meridians, ley lines, they're all like rivers in the body, and they live in our body, and they allow energy to flow through us, the energy of source to flow through us. And when it gets blocked, you can feel it, and it doesn't feel that great. Sometimes it's painful, sometimes it's just kind of little discomforts that lead to more pain if you kind of not listen to them, or you just avoid them and you just forget about them. They'll scream louder and louder, as I like to say. So it's important to kind of nip them in the butt as you feel them. So you can look it up. You can Google it, ley lines and meridians in the body. And they also go to each of our organs. And yeah, there's a lot of information on it. But today, my message for today is to assist our bodies in clearing these pathways in our body, the meridians, and they're called ley lines. Just like the planet Earth has ley lines and meridians, well, ley lines, they're like little rivers in the body, pathways to allow source, the oneness of all that is, to flow through us, through the body, and through those pathways. We call them ley lines, meridians. Yeah, so I was having some little kind of discomforts and kind of a little bit of pain in my legs, as I do. And I bring through some light language, and it really clears and allows the flow of the energy, the chi, the prana, breathing in that, the prana around us. We breathe it in and it flows through us. It's like life force energy. And I like to think of it like this river that I'm beside right now. This river flows. So I like to imagine that the river, the way the river's flowing, it flows through the body and brings us wisdom. The wind brings us wisdom. The chi, the energy flow, the life force energy flows through us, brings us wisdom. We breathe in the wisdom. Yeah. So I'd love to bring through some light language for you all. I'm gonna maybe move away from the beautiful flowing water, just a little bit further away, so that you can maybe hear me a little bit better. I'm not even sure if you heard me. So yeah. So I have to climb this little mountain here. So, it's quieter already, so that you'll be able to hear me. Just climbing up some rocks. And I think I'm gonna sit here on the rock and bring through some light language for everyone, to whoever listens to this in the future. Oh, beautiful butterfly is flying by, yellow with black polka dots. So beautiful. So, so beautiful. Okay. So let's sit. So I'm away from the river, the flowing water, and I'm on a rock. And I love rocks too, because all energy, all things have consciousness. And you may think rocks, they're just rocks, but they actually are alive. They have consciousness. So as I sit on this beautiful rock, I will bring in the beautiful frequencies from the earth and the rocks, the trees all around me, and of course, the flowing water that's just down from where I am right now. I just walked up. And I love, 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 love being here. Just the energies when you're feeling overwhelmed. I promise you, if you're in the city, or you're in crowds, or you're in the shopping malls, and if you're feeling overwhelmed, sometimes it's not even your thoughts. You're just kind of tapping into other people's thoughts, emotions. So that a lot of the times it can be overwhelming, and you can even you might get angry for all of a sudden, and you're not even sure why. And a lot of the times, if you're in a crowded place, you're tapping into other people's energies, and you can feel that. And it's just you're tapping into other thought forms that exist within the field. And sometimes it can really bring in that brain fog, or bring in that, feeling unclear, and you just there's the clarity's not there. So yeah, a lot. That's why I spend a lot of time in nature. And it just clears the mind. Just simply being out here clears your mind. It clears the entire body. The frequencies of nature are the frequencies of life. We are nature. We are nature. We are love. Love is nature. Nature is love. We as humans are love. So everything's connected. We are connected with the trees, with the water. In fact, one of my great teachers, Jarrett Hewitt, who I absolutely love. He's amazing. He's taught me so much over the years. He always talks about, we're 98% water. The physical body is 98% water. And he talks about how you can squish us down and then squeeze out that water. It's just funny. He's amazing, and I love his teachings, and I thank him. I am so grateful for him in my life. So I'd like to bring through some light language to help us all of us, with allowing the chi, the frequency of the life force energy, to flow through us a lot easier, through the ley lines, through the meridian systems in the body, through all the pathways. And there's a lot. If you could think of a river and then all of the little streams that come out from it, it's kind of like that. And yeah, come out in nature. It's fabulous. It'll really change your life. If you're someone who doesn't come out in nature a lot, you will, I promise you, feel a big difference in your life. It's a wonderful tool. to help us as humans. So I'd like to bring through that light language. I'm going to stop talking now, and bring through some, whatever comes through. I open my channels and I allow it to come through, and I trust in my divine self that what comes through is perfect and divine, because that's who we all are. That's who we are. We are divine love. And I trust myself, and I trust the divine that flows through me to bring us all more flow and more peace and transformation. It's like I feel that there's like I'm scribing right now. So they're saying if I had a paper right now, I can actually make the symbols that I'm actually seeing. It's like they're making a spiral. I'm seeing some beautiful geese over here, and it's like I'm sending them love. Oh, they're so beautiful. They have babies. Yeah. So yeah, that was different. That was again different today, and I also was doing a lot of hand movements. Sometimes I do some, and sometimes I don't. But that time it was quite a lot. And yeah, I trust that what comes through from the divine, it's the divine. It's not me. I'm getting emotional. It's not me. It's the divine that flows through me, and I'm so grateful. I'm grateful for I'm grateful to have this gift of light language, because every time I speak it, I feel better. It makes my life better. It helps me feel amazing, and to be able to share it with you makes me so happy. I am so happy to share it with you. Like, it makes me so happy to share it with you. I mean, what are we here on this planet for? To help one another, to share our gifts with one another. So important to share your gifts. And I'm so happy to share it with you. Yeah, I'm so happy. And what a gift. And I am, another one of my beautiful mentors is Infinite Waters. His name's Ralph Smart. I love him. I've been listening to him for 3, maybe 4 years now. I think it might be 4, but like he's just he's a huge inspiration in my life, and I am so grateful, and I thank you, Ralph Smart. I thank you so much from the bottom of my soul. And I'm emotional right now, but it's true. I thank you. There was a lot of hard times we went through, and you were there, and every time I went on the video, you'd be there, and you'd just make us all feel better. My 18-year-old son, Jared, he was 15 at the time, and you really helped him through a lot. And I thank you. And now it's our turn to help others, and I am honored to help whoever is listening to this today. I am honored. Thank you for listening. And yeah, peace and love. Peace.